Hello guys, welcome back to the Python crash course. In the last video, we have installed Python, set up our code editor, and wrote our first program. If you haven't done that yet, I recommend watching it first. In today's video, we'll dive into one of the most fundamental concepts in programming, variables as well as data types. These are the building blocks of every program you'll ever write. So let's get started. So what are variables? So variables are nothing but a variable is like a container that stores data. Just think of it something as a labeled box where you can put something inside that, like a number or like a word, and then use it later in our program. So how do we create a variable? So creating a variable in Python is pretty super simple. You just need a name, a equal sign, which is an operator, and the value what you want to store. Here is an example. So as we see here, the value is 25 as well as Alice. Let's try to give some variable names to those. Let's give age equals to 25 as well as name equal to Alice. So here name is the variable name, equal to is the assignment operator, Alice is the value which is being assigned to the variable. Let's try to see this demo in Visual Studio Code. So let's go to our Visual Studio Code. Let's create our file. So giving variables.py extension, right? So let's give the same variable names. So name equal to Alice, age equal to 25. So let's try to print these two values, printing name as well as printing age. Let's run this code. Yes, we were able to see the output, which is Alice as well as the age 25. So these are nothing but variables in Python. So then what are data types? So every piece of data in Python has a type. A data type tells Python what kind of data it is, like a number or a string or something else. So let's try to look some of the common data types in Python. So the first common data type in Python is integer. So integer, basically we try to store whole numbers, example 11, 42, minus 123, etc., etc. So next comes with the data type string. So where we want to store some text kind of data, something like hello world, names, all those things comes under strings. So next comes float. So if you want to store something like salaries or value of constant high like 3.14, so we go for float data type. So this is used for decimal numbers, so which is having points. So then next comes boolean. So this is used for storing either true or false. Let's look some other examples of the data types. So age equals to 25, it's an example of integer. Name equal to Alice, it's an example of string. Salary equal to 51,000.25, it's an example of float. E is eligible equal to true. This is an example for boolean. And is eligible equals to false. This is also an example for boolean. So basically boolean accepts two values, either true or false. So one point to note, Python automatically detects the data type based on the value what we try to assign. We don't need to declare it manually like we do in other programming languages like C, Java, C++, etc. Before we wrap up, I want to give you a quick heads up about some additional data types in Python that we'll cover in future videos. So the additional data types are list, tuple, sets, as well as dictionaries. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.